Alright, what is going on everybody? HG Jammers here, back with another Street Fighter 5 video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at how does Mika punish neutral jump or jump forward attempts in terms of trying to escape a potential command throw when actually Mika is going for a regular throw in certain situations that are conducive for her. I'll probably give it a better title once I've edited the video and uploaded it to YouTube, but that's essentially what we're going to be doing, looking at how Mika punishes neutral jumps, forward jumps, with a few solutions that you may have seen Fudo or Luffy, Chakotay, or Mojo do in tournament, and I'll probably show you one or two answers that you haven't seen, but this is pretty common for R.Mika, and I feel a lot of people should have this under their belt. I did upload something on this 2 years ago, so back in 2016, but it's better to, like, again, refresh people's memory and show you different solutions as you can how you can punish neutral jumps, because it's a thing where the standard thing people like to do against grapplers is they like to hold up or hold up forward in Street Fighter 5's case and try to escape a command throw to get a fat punish and just get out of a perilous situation. And we're going to show you how Mika can deal with that, to reiterate for the third time. But yeah, without further ado, let me just jump straight in and double check I'm all good to go. Yeah, so we're all good to go. First of all, like I said, we're going to be looking at the examples we're going to be using are situations that are beneficial to R.Mika. So if I go on to the recordings, I should have it on the fourth one. Let me see the fourth one. Should be the fourth one. Right, so Brimstone and dash up Brimstone. So that's a +2 frame advantage situation for R.Mika. We've spoken about this in the past multiple times, but again, what people like to do is sometimes they like to hold up, or in our case at high level, they like to backdash, but we're not going to be considering the backdash in this. We may talk about backdash another time, but what people like to do on an incoming command grab is essentially they hold up and then try to get a punish, or they hold up forward and try to get punish as well. So let me see if I can do that there. Hold up forward, dash back in. Okay, so you can't up forward and dash back in, but what you can do is you can up forward and do a fierce. Yeah, so people like to do that. They like to hold up or up forward against those attempts. Now, back in season 1 and 2, the recovery frames on command grabs were actually pretty decent for a command grab, so people can get like a really fat punish on command grabs. So when they whiffed, it was actually kind of hard to punish them, but when Arcade Edition came out and throughout this entire season this year in 2018, the recovery frames have been increased by like 8 frames, I think it was. So there's been quite a big increase, so it's easier to punish them, and neutral jump is just the standard answer against them. Now, what Mika likes to do, or in one situation, like I said, the first example we're going to do is Brimstone into Brimstone, and what I need to tell you about this situation is that is a commitment. That's a hard read, that's a commitment. So I should have, if I go and double check wake up options, I'm hoping it's the fourth one. No, that's jump forward. So then if that's jump forward, the third one should be the neutral jump. Yeah, so if you go for a Brimstone and then you dash up and do a Brimstone again, that is a commitment, and you kind of deserve to be punished, because the guy he has to guess on defense, and you have to guess on offense as well. People forget about that, about R.Mika. She has to guess on offense as well. But if you do that and the guy neutral jumps, then prepare for a fat jumping combo, as I showed you earlier. It was a BMB, but you can get a fat jumping combo. But if you go for a regular throw instead, now the recovery frames on regular throws in Street Fighter 5 are pretty quick, and that's one of the reasons why they're so prevalent in this game. It's because their recovery frames are pretty quick, and that allows you to able to punish the neutral jump, which in theory you shouldn't be able to do. You shouldn't be allowed to like whiff a throw and still be able to initiate some offense and expose the opponent's lack of defense in the air, because there's only very few characters that if they do neutral jump or jump forward, they can either escape, so that's Colleen and Ibuki, or they can turn defense into offense, like Birdie and Abigail with their jump medium punch or jump medium kicks, one of the two. So yeah, when you do Brimstone and go for a regular throw, one thing you may have seen is people do the crouching medium punch. So Brimstone and then dash up regular throw, and then you're exposed. So on the way down, you can punish the opponent. You're pretty much guaranteed, because you're going to go for your anti-air option or moves that counter aerial options pretty well. And for R.Mika, that is the standard one there. Crouching medium punch after with throw, and then what you do mid-screen you leave them in a 50-50. Now, you'll stay on the same side, but you leave them in a 50-50 between a basic combo, so crouching light kick, crouch jab into light shooting peach, when I get it. Let's see, and then 1, 2, 3, yeah, there you go. See, the 50-50 between that, or you do another command grab or another throw. So that's just a small 50-50 there, but you stay on the same side. Now, if we were to take that situation and put it in the corner, right? So brimstone, and then we're going to dash up, regular throw, crouch medium punch. Now they're in the 50-50 of, am I going to stay in front or am I going to go behind you? So again, dash up, medium punch, and then we're staying in front right now, and then we get the full combo. So what should happen ideally is I should be able to walk under them. And then, I don't know why it's not letting me walk under them. I wonder if you can't actually do that. Oh, sorry, let me do that again. Just so I get this right. Because I don't want to dash. Dashing is too obvious. There you go. There's the walk under. So you get the walk under, full combo. So it's 50-50 between left or right stand medium punch. Or you can throw a curveball, make it a 75-25 situation. And you can go for another command grab, get that subtle walk, and then command grab and put them in a bad spot again. So that's one thing you can do. So remember, the lack of recovery frames on regular throws is pretty potent, and it's a reason why people are lamenting quite a bit about how throws should not have that fast of recovery frames when it comes to situations like this. So now, another solution you can do, I think I do have it. I'm not actually too sure. If I don't, I should record it and show you guys. Let's see. So if I don't have it, I'll record it. Right, brimstone, and I think this was, yeah, dash up brimstone. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to record something real quick. And this is another option that I use it, but I rarely see people use it themselves. So you do brimstone, you dash up, oh, when you get it right. I don't know why it didn't get it right there. Right, so brimstone, and you dash up, regular throw, and you input forward fist. We're going to crouch there. So this should, in turn, actually work. So what you do is when someone holds up, another thing you can do is you can actually do forward fist, because this will catch neutral jumps attempts. And what's beautiful about this is on the way down, when they neutral jump a command grab character, they can't help but feel right. He's exposed, let me press the button and get some damage. But what you're actually doing is you're falling into a bigger trap, because forward fist, as we know as Mika players, Lady Mika is a crush counter button. So when people neutral jump and you use this attempt, it's brilliant, because you'll get a crush counter combo into a launcher, another Lady Mika into heavy shooting peach, or whatever damage you have depending on your resources. So this is the second option you can do, and this is pretty good. Now, the thing is as well, what is beautiful about this is if the opponent doesn't press a button, when you've done that, if they go, oh, okay, I know the scenario, I'm not going to press a button, guess what? You're still floating, so that allows you to get like a wingless airplane, or if you're really that confident, you cancel into a heavy shooting peach. So it's a win-win situation for Rainbow Mika in that department, and I kind of implore people to implement that into their gameplay when they're playing Rainbow Mika, is to mix up the crouching medium punch, punish on neutral jumps with a forward fist, because forward fist I think is a lot more beneficial in terms of damage. In situations, I think they're about pretty much the same, because you just put up the opponent in a 50-50 anyway. But in terms of damage, I really implore people to go for the forward hard punch situation. Now, the other situation you can do is, if I get this again, and then we're going to dash up, and then we're going to do, and then we're going to throw it into Wingless Airplane. Now, this one's a little bit iffy. I might have to, I'm going to see if it works on recording. If it doesn't, I'll do it myself. Right. So let's see how this works. This one I don't really recommend people doing, but it is another option at your disposal. Mika has a myriad of options in terms of punishing neutral jumps. It's actually one of the scariest characters in the games in terms of wake up and just punishing neutral jumps in general. Now, there you go. So you can catch the Wingless Airplane. Now, what's good about this is you get a 360 damage, guaranteed. And what happens is as well is after the dash, you're +2 frame advantage, so you get a little meaty setup there and then. Now, if I'm correct, this should auto-correct if you jump forward. Yes, there you go. When you get it, when you get the precise timing, the game will auto-correct the Wingless Airplane for you. It's pretty hard to time. Obviously, I got recording done first time, but when you jump, it should auto-correct, and you get the same thing. Think of it as, it's similar to a cross-cut DP, but in this situation, it's a lot better. And if I was to do it in the corner, Let's just show you that there. Right, dash up brimstone and then jump forward. Yeah, so it worked in the corner, but I believe if you neutral jump, the wingless airplane will whiff. This is why I don't really recommend, the wingless airplane will whiff. This is why I really don't recommend people use this one in this particular scenario, because you're going to waste a bar and the opponent will actually be able to punish you on the way down. So this one's pretty scary. Mid-screen, I don't mind you using it. In the corner, don't use it. But yeah, those are 3 options you can use from the neutral jump or jump forward from a brimstone dash up regular throw situation, which is pretty cool. And like I said, you always put the opponent in a 50-50 because that is what Mika's gameplay is all about. Alright, sorry about that. Something happened with the recording earlier for this segment. But yeah, we're going to be using this segment to showcase the last example I'm going to be talking about, which is the example using the air reset situation from the wall bounce in the corner with R.Mika. So just like I said, this is a common situation where people like to hold up and avoid command throw attempts in the corner as well. I've got a basic example here. It's a meaty setup I've shown in the past. So Mika will go for the wall bounce, then go for the meaty throw. So again, when the opponents get hit by the wall bounce, they just tend to hold up, try to escape, or in our case, again, the second option they'll like to do is, you know, jump forward and maybe turn it from defense into offense and escape into offense. But for Mika, it's a little bit of a risk, but you don't want to do that anyway. So one thing, let's see if I can get this right. So what you may have seen before in tournament by Fudo or Luffy, let's see, regular throw. Let's see if that works. This probably won't work because the timing I have on this is very, very bad. But what they tend to do is the first thing they do, the initial reaction, there we go, well, just about missed it, but they will use the crouching medium punch as the go-to anti-air option to punish neutral jumps. So hopefully that is okay for that. And then what happens is it should cover both the neutral jump attempts and put them in a 50-50. Okay, I've done it a bit too late. Let's try it 3rd time's the charm. If it doesn't work, then I won't do it again. One. Alright, I doubt it'll work there. I probably missed it, to be honest with you. Right, yeah. So, if the neutral jump happens, then they get the crouching medium punch. And then, there we go. Then you're put in a 50-50 situation. And if you jump forward, then you're out of the corner, but you're in the mid-screen 50-50 situation. So yeah, that's what you tend to usually see from them. So I've got another recording here. Now this is another option that I haven't actually seen anyone do, and I've only done it once or twice, and this is a pretty interesting one. So we've got the same situation here, but I'm going to jump forward, and then what will happen is you can actually anti-air with crouching fierce. And then what that will do was it will actually put the opponent back near the corner. Now, if you do jump forward, I'm not actually sure if you can get hit by jumping attacks. So let me just double check here. No. So crouching fierce, this is a new option that I'd actually like to see people try and practice and implement into their gameplay. Because what will happen is you get a 50-50 between a grab or a button, but you get the corner positioning as well. So I'm just mashing crouching hard punch there, but they obviously don't mash it, but you want to time it perfectly. But that's another option that we haven't seen, or I haven't seen before when it comes to R.Mika's trying to lock down their opponents and punish their neutral jumps or jump forwards in this game. So it is pretty interesting. Alright, and that's going to be it for the end of the video. Hopefully you guys have found this helpful and insightful. And always please do remember, I'll keep reciting the same lines. When you are playing a command guard character, at some point during the match, set, or whatever, your opponent will consider the neutral jump or the jumping forward option, which is a viable option in Street Fighter V, considering the lack of defensive options. So I've just shown you a myriad of ways that you can punish them or deal with them in general. And yeah, I just want people to consider, or at least look into, the crouching hard punch anti-air option for jump forwards in the corner, or just the forward fierce one in neutral mid-screen, or the corner as well, because they're pretty strong options. R.Mika has some of the best answers to neutral jump or jumping escapes in general. I just want you guys to go in the lab and implement that into your gameplay yourself. Heck, you might go in the lab and find better answers than I have. But yeah, hopefully this video has helped you out. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't followed me on my YouTube, then the subscription button is down below. I'll leave more details in the description below, as well as my Twitter and my Twitch. They're in there, so you can give me a follow on those. This has been your boy HC Jammers, and I will see you guys on the next Street Fighter 5 video. So until then, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.